election headquarters, Zoran Mamdani picking up a huge ally in his push to tax the rich to fund free buses and universal childcare as the mayor of New York City.
Yeah, we're talking about New York Assembly Speaker Carl Heastie, who says that he's all in on Mamdani's agenda. Pix 11 senior political reporter Henry Rossoff joining us right now to tell us how important this endorsement is.
Yeah, so to make a long story short, what the city is allowed to do is largely controlled by the state. And this is the second leading state lawmaker to throw in with Zoran Mamdani just this week. But this one feels different from when Governor Kathy Hochul did so. She clearly came with some reservation a couple of days ago. This is the leader of the state assembly, and he says he's all in.
We actually have to have a place that people can afford to live.
New York State Assembly Speaker Carl Heastie says he supports and he will work to implement Democratic nominee for Mayor Zoran Mamdani's vision of universal child care, free buses, and yes, taxing the wealthy to pay for it. I asked if they could deliver on this next year, which might be Mamdani's first as mayor, but there's also crucial congressional and statewide elections happening in the background.
Will we always get everything that we want? No, that's just the way the world works. But I think that we will be able to achieve many of the things that Zoran has campaigned about.
So to be clear, you believe you can pass a millionaire's tax or a corporate tax in an election year?
Well, I'll tell you this, millionaire taxes poll extremely well.
For what it's worth, Pix 11 did poll test a 2% tax on those making more than $1 million a year and found 66% of New Yorkers support the idea.
I really see this as a time of possibility. And to have the support of Speaker Heastie, to have the support of Governor Hochul.
Although Hochul seems far more hesitant than Heastie and said she would hold the line on taxes. Other candidates in the race for mayor, including sitting Mayor Eric Adams, say Mamdani is still making unrealistic promises that could ultimately hurt the city's economy.
You have a very intelligent, articulate, charismatic person who's a snake oil salesman. And what's more despicable is that working class people who are hurting, he is selling them something knowing that he can't produce.
By the way, former Governor Andrew Cuomo making similar claims about Mamdani's policies and largely dismissing anyone that throws in with him, including the governor, including the Assembly Speaker, as having to own Democratic Socialist views. That's the way the opponents are handling this endorsement.
But he's building some support along the way.
Yeah, I mean, important for government. We were just talking off camera.
Yeah.
This one's less important for getting votes, more important for governing, and that does answer one of the big questions of this campaign. Yep. He's 33 years old. Can he lead the city? Well, he's got a strong ally now.
That it did. All right, thank you.
Thank you.